Right, well, eNCA's Arthur Bwanakawa is at Sun City Resort as we look ahead to the reopening of the Gary Player Golf Course tomorrow. With that being said, the much-anticipated 40th anniversary of the Nedbank Golf Challenge has been called off due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So, good morning, Arthur, once again. So, your tee attempt earlier, it fell short, but I do believe you've got some more for us from that side. Just don't embarrass yourself again.
Oh, thank you very much, Nandi. I have recovered from that shambolic first attempt to try to sink the hole, but I'm still happy to be a part of what is so great. The resort is finally open again, and I tell you what, my mind is going crazy. I can't wait to go everywhere. I feel like a child that is waking up early in the morning on Christmas Day, and he wants to go through all the presents and all the gifts. And someone who brings me into that type of reality is the man who is behind the services right here at Sun City, the GM of hospitality. He's such a cool guy. He's Tswana speaking. He's a man that is confident. I can't wait to say hello to him. Dumela Morena.
Dumela Ndade.
It's great to have you on eNCA, Mr. Julius Ramotse. And firstly, how's it been? You're back to business.
I think the most important thing is to welcome you back to Sun City, as it's been 5 months that we've been away. So it's great to have people around into Sun City, and I really appreciate you guys coming over, and it's such a pleasure to have people, because that's what we do. Service defines us, and if we have nobody to serve, then it looks like we're in the dead land. So it's very important for us to have people around.
I can't imagine when COVID eventually kicked in how you needed to literally chase people away from the resort, which is something that is very foreign to your culture.
You can imagine people come to Sun City not because it's a plan that they do in a day. It's something that they plan over a period of time, and having to tell people to move away from their home, away from home, it was very difficult. But we had to do it because the regulation required that, but we're so pleased to have them back.
I can't imagine that on a daily, an average of 10,000 people every day during the peak seasons would be coming to Sun City. Tell me about how you would manage them and what your goal is to make sure that they have the best experience in the lost city.
What we do for when the people come to Sun City, the first thing is to make sure that they don't feel any worse than they feel at home. We want to make them feel at home. We want them to feel like this is a home away from home. And the one thing that we do is to ensure that the service levels are elevated at all times, at all touch points, so that the people can feel that they can have to come back. We use these guests as our ambassadors, because when you live here, I know you're going to tell all your friends that they must come into Sun City, and that's what you want.
In managing the hotels, you've also done a stellar job. Is there anything in particular that has changed in your strategy, and what has been your objective?
With the COVID-19 protocols, we had to change some of the day-to-day activities that we were doing, but the most important thing is we had to screen everybody that comes into the resort, we had to sanitize everybody that comes into the resort, and everybody has to wear a mask. So when you're within the resort, we created the resort as a little bio bubble. So once you're into the resort, we want to feel comfortable that everybody that's in there has been sanitized and has been screened, and we know exactly where they're coming from, which is the most important thing for us.
Well, you're up and running already. A lot of people across the country definitely want to get into this space where they can relax, they can reflect on the year and get ready for the new season. Last words to the proud South Africans and, of course, international tourists out there.
Sun City is open, and we are so COVID compliant. We do everything in our power to make sure that our customers are safe. And I'm saying to everybody, we open our arms to everybody, international and local. We are open and we're ready to serve you.
All right, that's Julius Ramotse. We are ready to serve you. Those are the last words from the GM of a hospitality right here at Sun City. It's great to be here. It feels awesome. And as they say it in Setswana, ke monate. Back to you in studio, Nandi.